Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to King's Quest. There's more to the title, but I've already forgotten it. Go me. This is my second take on this. The first take, I completely forgot to record the game audio because I'm the smart person. So, this is take 2. Welcome to King's Quest. Let's get into it. A night to remember. Let us begin. Look, I'm fabulous in that robe with a feather in my hat. Perfect. Let's go to the well. I've done this before. I know how this works. First, we look in the well. Because, well, what else would you do? Did you get the well pun? Wasn't very good. Or should I say it wasn't very well? No, I shouldn't say that. Let's lower the bucket into the water and let us get us some water. S stands for down. Perfect. All right, let's look in it now. Or let's go down. Hey, that's cool too. I mean, you know you can take the bucket up, right?
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
Look for the gold that all the people threw in the well?
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
Okay, so no. But here is a mattress, which is a weird place to keep a mattress, you know, at the bottom of a well. Come on. Don't be such a wuss. Perfect. Why is there a door in the bottom of a well? With a bell. They rhymed. Okay, so there's a cave at the bottom of a well.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Okay. Those are some cool waterfalls. And don't fall down. Good job. You did it. You did good, kid. I must say, the art style in this game is so cool. I really do enjoy it.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
So, since I've played this before, let's do this one first. Because, you know.
And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled the right one.
So, if you've ever played a King's Quest game before, you know they have some snarky thing to say every time you die. This one is no exception. You know, for a cave at the bottom of a well, it has a lot of beds. Not that wells typically have beds or caves, but look at this.
Buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seems so familiar.
Now, this guy must have been here before. You think that bed can hit me? Can I jump? Ooh.
Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
I don't know. I thought it seemed like a pretty appropriate time. I mean, I'm only in the cave at the bottom of a well.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa.
Yeah.
I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
Tornado? In a cave? In a well? That's a nice bed bridge. It's wobbly.
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was
fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My way to add a shinier hat to my collection.
So, let's go get that mirror and get me a shiny hat. Because, you know, hats are important. But that is a big dragon. A little bit terrifying. Let's go up. Because you should always climb ropes that you see hanging down. Especially when they're held up by an arrow sticking into a rock. That is one serious arrow. This is a cool cave. I like it here. What do we have here? Oh, let's do this thing.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Oh no, not a conundrum. And the worst kind of a conundrum. A silly one. More mattresses. Queen's got a lot of mattresses.
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom. How to Tame a Dragon, Breaking the Spirit of Hideous Beasts, Amateur Spells to Impress Your Friends with. No books about recovering missing handles, though.
That would be a very specific book. But none of these... How did he read that? Is he a wizard? Here's the bed. Can I sleep in this one?
As I was saying, this was no time to take a nap.
Why not? Can I go forward? No. Fine. Let's do this thing. Clever.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap.
Clever.
Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Yes, let's hide. Hello, dragon. There's nobody here. Nobody but us potatoes.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Did you hear that little ding sound, dling sound when I got the handle? That is an all too familiar sound. It's in the other games too. That is pretty cool that they kept it. Can I fix the handle now?
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
The silly conundrum
What
is
did you
that
use to
you
fix the
have
broken switch?
the wooden handle, perhaps. Wow. Impressive. That didn't even wake the dragon. But let's go across this random bridge made out
The
of...
dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall.
Okay.
This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
Yeah, that guy did not have a good time. Sneaky, sneaky. You must stay in cave, dragon. Do not leave. Thank you.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Yeah, that's a good point, kid. What do we have here? Oh, a ladder. I was trying to figure out what it is. It's a ladder. So what do we got going on here? What the? There's a lot of dead adventurers. Just saying, that's a lot of dead adventurers. Also, this dude with his boat's really creepy. His bed boat. Like, what? No. You creepy bugger. Oh, this is not good. Can I go hide in the bed? Hide in the bed. Beds are everywhere. Go back to sleep, dragon. Come on, dragon. There's nobody here. It's just us potatoes. Forward. Get. Do that little jitter dance. And that dragon must be blowing a lot of air around, is all I'm saying. Yeah. In the bed. Convenient. Hello, dragon. Psst, nothing. We're going this way. We're not. No, not to the dragon. I have a feeling he would eat us. Uh-oh.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
I'm going to use my strong throwing arm, and I'm going to throw something at it, probably. Except I have nothing to throw at it other than my hat. Oh, convenient. Man, he's psyching himself up. Yeah. Oh. And pow. I am a good shot. Did you see that shot? That's not good. Yeah. That's not good.
The mirror called out to me.
What did it say? I am shining. I'm assuming that's what it said. So we have this here. We have a skeleton hanging to that. Okay. Are those giant pieces of beef? Is that what I'm looking at? Let's turn this first.
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Well, that would seem, useful. Wow. Impressive. What does this do? Go away, Mr. Skeleton. Who owns this dragon exactly? Is my next question. So now... Oh, I've got a plan like you wouldn't believe type of plan. Yeah, buddy. No? So not that. Okay, can I, what if I do it again? Nope. Wonder where he's getting all these arrows. Must devise new plan. Ring the bell again. What happens when we ring the bell? No food. It's the next question. What if we just keep... Ring the bell again. Oh, he walked. Haha. What? Oh. Do you think we gotta go fast? We gotta be like Sonic. We gotta go fast. Gotta get to me. Gotta get. Yay! Do it. Come on, hurry up. Take it. Let's go. I don't like being here. I don't like it. It's doing things to my face. Oh no! Hey, we have a mattress boat. All right. What could possibly go wrong? Oh no! I need to aim. Ah! Must get mouse. Pow, 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 pow. Oh man, I'm like an archery master. Gonna regret saying that probably. Ah no! Don't do it to me! Don't do it to me! Duck. I like how the water slowed down. It's very convenient. NW. Oh, shoot.
I guess you could say that river swept me off my feet.
Well, it was more like the dragon tail than anything else. Because I forgot to jump. You know, the W is hard to hit. Pow! Woo! So graceful. No, not really. This guy seems to be really good at riding mattresses on rivers. Which is not a skill I would assume people necessarily had. Oh no!
I guess you could say that river swept me off my feet.
No, that's not what happened. The dragon ate my face.
I guess you could say That river swept me off my feet.
No, I hit my face on a floating barbed mattress. Clever. Wow. So, I won't back up.
Let me guess. You escaped with only a flesh wound.
That was a pretty big rock. I probably should have been pushing buttons to move. And whoop-a. Very nice. Run away. Let's go. No, I don't want to die. Why are there so many beds? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. And that trapped the dragon forever. Hey, we're back here at the cool waterfall. Very nice.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of a Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
And princess. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think this story takes place before all the other King's Quests. Which is cool. So we can see.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Back to your hole, Mr. Dragon. Oops. I think I just freed the dragon. So, yeah, that was bad, probably.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
That sounds
You have
bad.
such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home, but only to my stuffed bunnies.
I've always found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Wait, there's magic fruit? Hey, I recognize that. Not that. That's from 5 or 6. I forget which one. The art in the background. It's a dragon.
Roar!
What?
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Why did he come in through there? And why didn't she go to bed yet? Little rascal.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
There are a few
Grandma said to
things
take
in
3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of
a quick-witted distraction.
thinking
That
of a
sounds
problem
funny.
in a different way, finding a clever distraction to create a moment of victory. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story, one I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
You should look before you leap. I can dodge stuff. Wow. I can hit stuff on purpose. A lot of bushes. Man, this dude is tough. No, he missed his hat.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
Not sure he quite understands the word gracefully. Am I holding anything? Ha! 5 gold monies. Is this anything special about him? Just the only money to my name. Wow. I probably want to go down the path, not up. We were up. Let's go down. Wait, I can read the sign.
Daventry was just a few miles to the east. I'd read all about its wonders in my travel books. I couldn't wait to check out its famous fantastical floating island.
Ooh, fantastical floating islands. What's not to love? That's some shiny armor. It's a big... Whoa, that's a big dude. Who are they waving to?
Hey! Over here!
I could have sworn the parade of hopeful knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
Well, I built myself an airplane. But I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do my recordings for this. I might just randomly cut them into smaller chunks with no official ending. This one will be an official ending, as you can tell. And then we will continue playing more of it and see where I go in Daventry and all the exciting stuff. So, until next time, goodbye.